Hi, it's Billy Lee, and welcome to my new cooking show, She's So Vegan. If you like this video, please subscribe and comment, and visit me at she'ssovegan.com. Welcome to She's So Vegan. I'm your host, Billy Lee, and this is my personal trainer, Ryan Chambers. So Ryan, first of all, I never call you Ryan.
I know, it's weird. It's weird. A lot of people know me as Chambers though probably the last 12, 13 years, so.
Why is that? It's like a sport thing? People just call you your last name?
Yeah, I think so. And it was so much easier for people to just refer to me as Chambers, and it just became a thing. It caught on quick.
Yeah, I like that. I feel like you should build your whole brand around that.
I like that.
Today we are making a Bolognese using a gluten-free pasta that is made with quinoa and brown rice. And then of course, for the Bolognese, the meat, I am using my favorite Impossible meats. All right, so starting out, these ingredients look amazing, right?
Yeah, everything looks good.
Okay, so I always start with onions. I kind of pre-cooked the onions just a little bit last night just to speed up things because I know you have clients to get to.
Understandable. So I got a couple questions. All right,
yes.
so cheese, right? This is unseasoned meat?
It's unseasoned Impossible meat, and this is vegan Parmesan cheese.
Okay, because I've tried a couple vegan cheeses and they've been questionable. That looks good, so that's what I was wondering.
It looks good and it tastes good, I promise.
All right.
And I think I put some on yours. Maybe I didn't, but it's good, I promise you. So I use a little bit of olive oil whenever I do the onions, but because I already pre-sauteed them, I'm just gonna do a tiny bit.
Nice.
Gonna add that in there. I love onions. I think it gives everything a little bit more flavor.
Of course, onions are good for you.
They are.
Yeah. There's always this misconception, but they're really good.
Yeah, it smells really good. And then I'm gonna add, since we have it sauteed, I like to wait until it's a little bit clear and you kind of see through the onion, and that shows that it's done.
Okay. I like these little tricks that I can use.
Mm-hmm.
They're nice.
And then I'm gonna add the Impossible meat. And I'm using an entire package of Impossible meat. It's 3 servings. Each serving is 19 grams of protein.
Okay.
So you're really getting a lot of protein. And on top of it, we have our pasta that has protein in it as well. So just gonna put this over there.
So 3 servings, you said?
Yeah, so it's 3 servings in one package.
All right.
And it's 19 grams of protein for each. And I don't use too much oil with this because it's made with coconut oil. So
the meat has coconut oil.
The meat has coconut oil in it. And I just kind of flatten it out a little bit just so it gets brown. And then I add in the onions. I let it set for a minute. And then while this is chilling, I add in my black pepper. Just for seasoning.
A little bit.
Just a little.
All right.
And then my She's So Vegan smoked salt. Did you know I have my own
No,
salt?
I was going to ask you about this.
Yeah, it's like
It's
my
a special
favorite.
moment.
It is, you know? Like, I just really love having flavor in food, and I noticed when I first started becoming vegan, this was like 9 years ago, there wasn't a lot of flavor in the things that I was eating. So I said, I started using my own smoked salt, and I was like, there's not enough flavor here.
Smoked salt.
So I kind of just sampled a bunch and went back and forth, and we decided on this amazing salt, and you're gonna love it.
Okay. Smoked salt. So nice little hint on the meat, give it a little smoky barbecue taste.
Yeah, exactly. And notice how it's like starting to turn brown.
Yeah.
So I like to just, once it gets a little brown on that side, and then I'll just flip it to the other side. Okay, so I like to keep it all even throughout the pan just so it can get evenly cooked.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna add in our garlic, which I diced, minced garlic.
Okay, minced garlic.
Yeah. Wait, so how did you start with personal training?
Oh, I think deep down I always had an urge to do something in health, and I think I really just found my route after EMT school. Mm-hmm. I felt like I was not fully accomplished at that point, and I really wanted to push the envelope. So I sought out really the best trainers in the industry and went and learned from them. And after that little experience, it really sparked a tremendous energy in me that I could make a difference in the world. And I decided that I wanted to take it global, and I really wanted people to, you know, be able to embrace what I had and the knowledge that I was able to share, and that just took off from there. So I guess it's always been in me.
I love that.
Yeah.
What's like the future goal for you?
I really want to get some of my online programs to just the globe, really, the wider audience, whether it be kids, you know, lifestyle clients, or even elderly. Like I've even got an initiative where I'm starting to work in some retired homes, and also work with some youth and some camps. So I'm getting both ends of the spectrum while I work with, you know, great people like you during the day. You know, I can also balance my time with them and make sure that my program fits everybody on a wide range, because fitness, just like brushing your teeth, should be done every single day. You know?
Yeah.
And I truly believe that in some way or fashion it should be done, and I believe that it's my mission to get that message out, you know, no matter where people are or what they're doing.
Right. Yeah, whenever we hike, like, because sometimes him and I hike, you know, other than being in the gym, and
Which is fun. We have fun when we do it. I push you, but we have fun.
yeah, you push me, and that's what I was saying is like I really feel inspired by you. You're always like checking in on me. You like remind me to keep my core engaged, which has really helped with my lower back problems. Like I literally can even sleep on the floor on a soft bed or a couch, and my lower back is great now. And I really believe it's because I'm building this foundation with the core.
Yeah, I think some of the things that, so when we first met, like it was kind of where we were learning a lot about each other, and I think some of the things that you keyed on when you first met me, we've been able to accomplish just right off the bat, and we're really just starting. You know, when I look at, really we don't spend as much time necessarily in our sessions as we always should, so the fact that we've made such tremendous strides in such a short amount of time, I mean, it really shows like your hard work and the things we can continue to do. So
Right.
I'm really excited about it, that we're getting you feeling better, but also that we're working towards a larger goal.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so we're adding the fire roasted tomatoes. I personally love doing fire roasted because it gives it a little bit more of a kick.
Okay, so we got the smoky salt, we got the fire roasted tomatoes.
You know, it's all about adding flavor.
Flavor's important. You gotta have a good relationship with food.
Yeah.
I honestly believe that it helps with everything. So if your food tastes good, you know, you wanna reach for that food more often, and if it's a healthy choice like what we're doing, you know, healthy option, makes it that much easier to enjoy it and continue going back to it.
I'm gonna add the tomato basil sauce,
All right,
which is
great.
my favorite. I love using tomato basil. I think the basil works really well with the smoky flavors. And then we just raise the temperature to high so we can bring it to a boil and get all of those flavors together.
Speaking of something that works really well, when it comes to being in the gym and going consistently, I think we found a balance of things that work well with us. You know?
Yeah.
Kind of like we know the days where we have to find our active rest, and we have the days where you come in and I can tell the energy's up and we got some things that we're working on and we have great days, but it's not always like that. You know, you have days where you're gonna have lows, but the thing is not staying too low, right?
Yeah.
Not getting too high either, you know, just staying consistent in what you're doing. And I think that's something that's been great for us. And I mean, a little insight to that is she had come in that day and was like, doing her workout, and I could tell like you weren't necessarily in the mode to kind of just have the energy to go, and you're kind of like, I think I just, you know, need to find a better relationship with sugar. And those little things, understand those little things are what help you to continue to go and push and kind of find that next thing to work towards, you know. Because I think, like I said, we've been pretty consistent with you coming to the gym, but there's other things that play into it, you know, keeping consistent and motivated outside the gym, because you see me for a small part. That's the big thing. Like, people get confused when they have a personal trainer that, you know, I have a trainer, everything's gonna be fine. It's, you know, I hired this person, it's okay. But a lot of it is you see me at less than 20% during the week, and that's if you're a pretty steady client, you know, minimum 2 times a week. So the confusion is that you get me and that's it. You know, you can just go do your regular routine, but a lot of things have to switch in your life when it comes to the food, when it comes to just wake up routine, you know, like that's even something we started working on. Is like we were going way later in the day when we started, and then you started to pick up your momentum after that first month and switching the time. So little things, you know, and
having
it
a
takes
breakfast,
lifestyle.
waking up and having like, I need to do lemon water now to like jumpstart my body. And
Exactly.
but also, you know, I think, isn't it like 80% of your body is fitness, or not fitness, but food?
Yeah, it starts right here in the kitchen. That's the thing. It starts right here in what we're doing. especially at the start of your day, you know. So
Yeah.
having a nice strong breakfast, having your fruits in the morning, especially that was one thing during the 30-day challenge that I loved, is that I got to really tap into what type of fruits I like, because I knew that I wanted my sugars earlier in the day, you know, and that was just from my knowledge previously, but you know, especially being vegan for that time, it was like, okay, how can I get the most energy to start my day, kickstart my day, and get me going? I didn't want a lot of carbs, but at the same time, I did, you know, need a little bit.
Yeah.
So finding that there were some fruits that were really great in that, going towards grapefruits, dragon fruit, kiwis, those type of things, really helped me.
I love using gluten-free pasta. This is also high in protein. It's quinoa and brown rice. And a few of my friends and family are celiac, so they cannot have gluten. Here's some pasta that's already been boiled.
Nice.
And I just kind of gradually like add it in there and stir it as I go. A little bit more. I like to just do a little bit at a time, just so we can really get. And the reason why I love mixing this, and then I have it throughout the whole week, and it's something that I can just, it's part of meal prepping for me.
Yeah, because when you brought me a portion, it was a good sized portion. You said you had eaten already and everything, so it was good size, definitely lasts.
Yeah, I chose this type of pasta because as a vegan, I'm always looking for protein. So, and people say, well, how do you eat your protein? There is protein in everything, including pasta. And you know, this pasta is made out of brown rice and quinoa, which quinoa is great for protein.
Yes.
So I do this type of pasta and not spaghetti because for me it's easier to grab and go. It's easier to meal prep. It doesn't get messy. I can put it in a fork and eat it really easily.
Yeah,
Sometimes spaghetti, like if I'm having a cute like dinner night or date night, like I'll do spaghetti and meatballs with impossible meat. But for this, it's just something really easy for me to meal prep.
It feels nice to be on like this side, like be in the kitchen with you and see you, you know, from this perspective, because you know, so often when you're in the gym, it's you at your weakest point, and you know, no, I mean honestly, you know, we're breaking the body down. Like I see all my clients at their weakest point. You know, a lot of times it's either a lot of conversation, little conversation, just depending on how it feels. And it's nice to see you outside the gym doing something that you love and doing so well. So this is awesome to see. I feel like I'm in your position, you know, when you walk in the gym. I'm kind of like, wow, what do I do? Like, tell me, like, how do I do this? Where should I put my hands? That's what you.
Yeah, you're in my zone.
Yeah, it's nice.
My favorite thing is to cook a meal and have friends over. Like, I just love.
Like to entertain.
Yeah, I love entertaining. I love cooking. And now that I'm like really on this healthy kick and this fitness journey, I really try to incorporate that into my meals.
It smells so good.
Yeah, it smells good. And see, right here, we can literally stop. It looks great. It's perfect. And then also, I think too, is like if you put this in the refrigerator, you have leftovers, you want to keep it where it's not too dry. It still has some moisture to it. So that way it doesn't over dry in the refrigerator throughout the week.
I love it. And then like, typically people are like, oh, I want garlic bread with my pasta. Like I felt like something you did great when you brought it to me was there was celery, there were carrots. That was awesome. That was like probably the biggest surprise of the meal. It was like, wow, I have celery and carrots, not bread. It's nice. And I even was able to, you know, partner it with the pasta, and it was really, really good.
Yeah, so you can add peppers. Bell peppers are really good with this bolognese and pasta.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I love peppers, so
Me
peppers
too.
with anything's good.
Peppers have the most vitamin C out of any vegetable. So it's really good if you're feeling a little down and you need a boost for your immune system.
Yes.
I love peppers.
I was biting right into them, like a little scoop of pasta, bite of pepper, a little bit of celery.
And now it's time to serve.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna grab these.
I'm excited.
I know, so exciting. It's nice and hot. I added a little bit of vegan Parmesan. It's my favorite. Just sprinkle a little bit of this vegan Parmesan on top.
Boom. Nice.
Voila. All right, let's try it, shall we?
Let's do it. Excited.
Even though I mean, you haven't tried this vegan cheese yet. You
Yeah.
have tried the pasta.
I have tried the pasta and it was really good.
Okay.
A little bit of cheese. All right, I like it. I don't think it tastes like meat. I think it's got a good flavor though. Like there isn't really necessarily like I don't really catch the meat. Like it's more about the pasta here.
Chambers, thank you so much for stopping by.
This has been awesome. This has been honestly a great experience seeing you in your natural place and getting me out of the gym.
Yeah, and I really appreciate you. You inspire me, and the goal for me, the reason why I share all these videos and I'm having you here is so that you can inspire other people to really just like be strong. And it's not really necessarily just about being fit and pretty for me. It's about like waking up in the morning and feeling strong and be able to like live this human experience just to the best ability that I can, and really be there and be present and be strong for my community. So thank you.
I appreciate you. I feel like you've been there for me since the beginning, just inspiring me honestly and giving me a lot of business information and just really giving me a lot of insight into things that I can do better and the ways that I can really motivate others and inspire others.
Yeah, I think we're here to like learn and teach each other. And so when I say namaste, literally the light and teacher in me recognizes and honors the light and teacher in you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you, Chambers, for stopping by.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Check him out on Instagram. Also his gym, our gym, Heavy Industry. Love that place.
Yes,
and
amazing.
visit shesavegan.com for more.